Hello. Hope you can see this. Oh, let me turn my sound down. That's better. Okay. Okay. Hello, guys. I'm a bit early. I was meant to do a live at 3, which is our usual fortnightly Tuesday live, but I'm a bit early today. I hope you don't mind. It came to a convenient point in my day, so I thought I would just push on, as they say. Right, I've got a desk full of stuff here. So hello for everybody that, hi Lynn, hello to everybody that's popping in. I normally do these things a little bit unannounced, so I hope you don't mind. So what I was going to go through with everybody today was our artist trading card and coin holders. I'm just going to show you first of all how to put one of them together, and then I'm going to show you some samples as a bit of inspiration. So bear with me while I just try and make a bit of a space here. So I'm not, as usual, I'm not expecting really many people in here because it's I don't really sort of public announce it, although our lives tend to be on the on our schedule on our website. But it doesn't matter because the live will remain in the group, and you will be able to watch back at any time. So I'm going to put my glue upside down so it goes to the right end of the bottle. These are our 2 packs. We've got artist trading coin holders and artist trading card holders. Obviously the card holder is for the cards and the coin holder is for the coins. It's quite straightforward. The coin holder is a little bit smaller than the card holder, but what I'll do is I'll put one of these together. They go together exactly the same way. They're just slightly, as I say, just slightly different sizes. So let me just grab one of these out and show you the bits that are in there. And we have got, this is the long flappy bit that goes down the front and the back. That goes on the front, but you'll see that as we go along. And then you've got your 2 side pieces, like that. That bit there goes in the front, and then this bit is the base, like that. Okay, so let me get some glue and I'll show you how to put this together. I'll also save this to our YouTube channel as well, so you can look on there if you buy one and you need to find the instructions, then it'll be there as well, so it'll be easy to find. So first of all, we need to put the base on. So I'm going to glue this onto there like that. You want to put a little bit of glue along these areas here and there, and then a bit on each side of the tabs. As usual, I'm doing things with my fingers because I do, like that. And then we're going to pop that in there like that. That goes in there. Okay. And then we're going to do exactly the same for the other one on the other side. Like this. Okay, like that. And then that will fit just like that, she says, just like that. Okay, so once you've done that, we can put the bit on the front on here. So again, you want to put some on your tabs. Now these go both ways round, so don't worry if you put, you know, don't think you're going to put your glue on the wrong side or anything. And certainly don't, hi Ingrid, and certainly don't worry if you've decorated one side. It's not going to matter, it's fine, because they go both ways round. So you want to pop the front bit on like that. So again, really easy, nothing complicated about this at all. Whoops, except you've got to wait for the glue to dry, otherwise it'll just fall off. Let's pop that back in again. Okay, so that goes like that. Now I'm going to hold that on there and put it the other way around. So then you've got the slightly more tricky bit. And this will go onto here like that, which I will glue in a second. So that goes on there like that, she says. Did say it was a little bit more tricky. It's all falling apart now. This is where you don't, if you don't let the glue dry, this is what happens. So bear with. Right, let's put that back in there like that. And I will try and hold it and show you at the same time. So that actually pops in both sides there, like that's it. See, it does go, it's just me being a bit cat-handed. Okay, and then that goes down and it folds down the front like that, you see. Really easy. So I shall get some glue and I'll glue that in. Don't be afraid to use a reasonable amount of glue. Never hurts. And in terms of the types of glue, you want a decent PVA. I tend to use the Sea White's wood glue, which I find really good. So put that like that. And then that is going to pop in there as we just did it, like that, and pull that edge out a little bit. I'm trying to do it under the camera so you can see. That's it, that's fine, like that. Okay, so once you've done that bit, you don't need to glue any of this. Okay, that will sit down there. If you wanted to, you could just fold that round a little bit so it's not sitting quite as straight as it was in the box. Okay, just gently, you don't want to really squish it. And then that will sit like that. And then the way we put the front on, because the whole point of these is that when the front goes on, that holds that flap in like that. So you want to be able to just move that in and out easily. So you want to leave a gap. So if I just try and hold that in place and tilt it round, you can see that you want to leave a gap between this piece that you're about to put on and the front of the panel there. Okay, so then that will just slide in there. Now the easiest way to do that is to literally have this piece actually tucked down in and then glue these two side pieces on. Don't glue this front bit under there because you don't want to stick to your flap. So you're just gluing this area here and this area there, and then that will hold that down and that will hold that in place. So then it's easy to just lift up and down. Still waiting for the glue to dry, which is why it's falling apart again. So that's basically how easy it is to put together. So there's nothing complicated about that. What I will show you though, while I've got your attention, is I'll show you some samples. Okay, so you can see how beautiful they are when they're decorated. Let me move that out the way And what I will do is, if I can open this, I'm just going to pop my glue back because I got a great big dollop of glue out here and I don't really want to waste it. So I'm going to pop that back in the bottle. And then I will show you some of these samples. So this one was done by Lisa on our design team, and you can see quite clearly that gap there that's been left. Hers has got a nice painted and stenciled technique on it, and she did some matching ATCs to go with it. And if I just pop those in there, you'll be able to see how many you would be able to get in there. You would get lots and lots. I mean, I've never filled it, but I would think you'd get a good 30 at least in there. So it's really, really good capacity. It will hold a lot. Okay, so that's Lisa's. This one's been painted and stenciled, and I think these are all stencils here, all the Tando stencils that she's used on there. Okay. Now this one I think I did, because I think this was the one that I demoed on Hochanda when I took them on Hochanda a few months ago. And what I've done here, because you can't see, let me get Lisa's again. Oh, she's covered hers up as well. Okay, let me get the original one here. Okay, so you can see here, you can see the edges, you know, where you've put your tabs in, so you can see all this. So what I did with this one is I've just traced round the pieces with some paper, and this I've run through an embossing folder. So you can paint your paper blue, emboss it, and then you can do your dry brushing to bring that up. And I've done that the same. I've cut 3 panels to go around the front here, left the actual bendy bit clear because you don't want that hindered, and actually that's quite attractive. And then those ones I've run through a scripty embossing folder, so that actually is quite effective, and at the same time it covers up all your tabs so you can't see those at all, and that's how that one opens. So that's that one. This is another one by Lisa. Luckily she's put her name on it. I may not know all of them, so we'll just open that up. Oh right, okay, we've got some coins in here. So these are some coins she decorated. I'm thinking, is this the coin one? Yes, I think it probably is. So this one's not quite so deep. Hi Liz. This one's not quite so deep. So you can get, and again you can see you'd be able to get a lot of coins in there, a hell of a lot, you know, so that's really good. So that's another sample. It looks to me like she's done some paint effects on here, and then these are our minis, our Tando minis leaves and things that you can put on, and then she's done some stamping on the top, which is very beautiful. So that's that one. I'll pop that in there, and then what else have we got here? I don't know whose this one is. Oh yes, I do. It's Jane Royston. She used to be on our design team, and she's done a fabulous rusty one here. So you can see you've got, these are our grab bag of stars that she's put on there, and she's done this fabulous rust effect all over here and around the front here. It looks brilliant. Love it. Okay, lovely and rusty. If that's the effect that you like, you can use your Queen Golds and your modelling paste and texture sand paste and things like that to create that kind of effect. Really beautiful. Love it. So that's that one. And then the next one, there's no name on here. I wish I could remember, but I have so many samples sent to me. So this one again, this looks like it's been stenciled, and you can use your pen use all your pens and make your little dots and things, and create your effects like that. And then the other thing I really like about this one is that there's the book plate on the front here where you can actually put ATCs on there. So that's a nice effect, and that looks really good. So I really like that one. I wish I knew who it was. Yeah, it's a shame when you don't know who's done them. I can't remember. Okay, so that's that one. It was a while ago that we had these on the show. Another one without a name. Now this looks like this has been run through a stencil with oh, it's okay, Margaret. I normally try and do one once a fortnight, but it's a bit ad hoc, you know. I normally start at 3, but if I'm a bit early, it's fine. It'll be there to watch back. It's no bother, my love. Right, so this one's been run through a stencil. It looks like it's been done with crackle paste, and then you've got, oh, and this is one of our steampunk parts, you see, that's been put on the front. So again, a bit more inspiration for you. Oh, that's another one of our stencils on the back, which actually that fits on there beautifully. That looks really nice. That's our long flourish stencil on there. So that's that one. So that's a really lovely sample. Then we've got another one by Jane. I love this green. You see, I'm just not bold enough to use colours like this, and Jane is very good at using these kind of colours. And there's obviously, she's used, there's some stenciling and everything else in black, in gold and in white, just to bring it out, with a few stars as well, which looks really lovely. So that's another really good sample. This one I think is for the coins because it's slightly smaller. So that's that. Then we've got, have I shown you that one? Yes, I have. Right, who's this one? Right, here's another one. Now this, I'm going to take a guess at this and say it's Fiona because it looks like her style. So this is, again, has been put on, it looks like it's been embossed on paper, and then, or like a thin card, and then she's picked out the highlights in the gold. She's done some dry brushing or what have you to pick up the gold and pick up the accents there, and that's lovely. And she's added this button here on the front, which is a really lovely touch there as well. Very, very classic, very nice effect. And when you think about it, it's all really quite simple to create this kind of effect, because you are just embossing card, and then you're sticking it on. And you can see here also that Fiona hasn't gone right up to the edges. You don't need to, you know, you can cut just within and it looks just as nice. So you haven't got to worry about getting it right up tight to the edge and covering up right up to the edges there. So yeah, that's another lovely one. And then let's have a look. I don't know who this one is either, but this one has got some nice effects here. This has got our little clock face on it that we do. One of our little book plates. I think this is one of Andy Skinner's ones actually. And again, this again has been done on paper. It might even be pattern paper actually on there. I'm thinking it is. So again, you can get out your favourite pattern papers, and you can just cut them to size. Just obviously paint round your edges so that you know that you haven't got any of the grey board showing there. And again, yeah, looks lovely. Looks really nice. Again, you've got it marked up with your ATCs there. So that's another sample. And then the last one I want to show you, I don't know. Oh, this might be Carol actually. I've got a feeling it's Carol. I love this colour combo. It's so striking. It's, again, I'm not very good at experimenting with colours, and the girls on the team are brilliant. They just seem to put colours together that I would never dream of, and they look amazing. So she's got this kind of deep burgundy colour here. and then we've got the oranges and reds, and she's picked out accents in gold, and you know, she's used her white Posca pen and she's done her squiggles and things like that, and it just looks fabulous. And then on top, in a similar kind of colour scheme, highlighting the butterflies with a Posca pen, just bringing out these as well. And then to finish off, one of our cranky birds, what do we call them, whimsical birds. So that's one of those guys on there, and he just really finishes that off brilliantly, I think, with the glossy accents on his eyes and that type of thing to give them a bit of shine. And then obviously again, she's put on their ATCs with a butterfly, and that's that one, and just fabulous. I love the way the edges have been picked out in the gold. That really does look good. So that's all of the samples, and obviously if you came in halfway through, that's fine, it's not a problem. I actually showed you how to glue one and put it all together, so it's acted as some instructions for you as well for the construction. As I say, I will get this posted up in a YouTube form, so it's easy to find. So if you do buy one of these in the future and you need a bit of inspiration and you just need some help in how it goes together, you'll be able to just pick up the YouTube channel and have a watch, and you can go from there. So that's me done for today. I've got a feeling, I'm trying to do this from memory, I think that in a couple of weeks time I'm not doing one, but the following week Fiona is. I think that's how it's working. But we've got our events calendar on our homepage of our website, so do pop along there and have a look. That will tell you what's up, upcoming. Some of the demonstrations etc are in here, so they're completely free of charge. You just pop in and watch. Others you need to subscribe to the group to watch them. The choice is yours. And then, of course, just to mention, if you haven't noticed already, we are having an online retreat at the end of October, which is being blasted all over our social media at the moment. I do hope that you'll go and have a look at the event, which it's been hosted by Tando and Chocolate Baroque, so you should be able to find it from either of their pages. Have a look at the event. It gives you all the details, all the sneak peeks, and you can decide then if you want to join in. But it's really proving to be something rather special at the minute, so we're very excited about that. So thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate that. And yeah, well, I'll see you all again soon. Take care now. Bye bye.